Today in this video we are going to show you how to program our long-range UHF equipment, more specifically the RKU receiver and the Super Hog transmitter. First of all, you would apply power, 12 volts DC. You can run it off a battery on a bench or on a power supply. In this situation for the video, they'll be a little bit close to each other, but we do recommend that you put them 1 meter apart when programming them before installation. So after you've powered it, you'll see that the LED flashes about once every second, and on the transmitter as well. Once you see that, you can take the yellow wire or any of the channels on the transmitter. So the yellow wire, for instance, is channel 1, and put it on the positive. You'll see a small LED flicker here. Once you see that LED flicker, I'll do it on the next time. Once you see that LED flicker up here, press any of the buttons and hold it for 3 seconds. And let's wait for it to happen again. And if you've done it correct, you'll hear the relay clicking. Now this transmitter is programmed into this receiver, and that's all you have to do. Now, depending on what channel you trigger on the transmitter, the corresponding relay will click. Afterwards, we'll show you how to program the relay options on the receiver, and also if you would like to use more than one transmitter on a receiver, those transmitters will have to have the same code programmed into them. The next step is programming the relay options on the receiver first. As you can see, I've opened the receiver and I've removed it from its casing to access the programming buttons much easier. So we will be doing the specific relay programming. To do that, remove power off the receiver, holding the I button on the board, and apply power until you see 1 flash and then a 2 flash. Then remove your finger from the button. Now select the relay number. So we will be choosing relay 1, so we'll just press 1, so I, and then step. Now, in the back of the manual, you'll see your relay options, and we will be choosing a 5-second relay option. So we will do 0, 2. So I'm going to press step once, then increment twice, and then step. Now the LED will flash once and then 3 times to confirm that the correct relay option has been chosen. So when I transmit, the relay will latch in, then it will stay latched for 5 seconds after removing the transmission wire, and then disengage. So I'll just show that again. The relay is in, then I remove the wire, it will stay in for 5 seconds, and then disengage the relay. To choose different relays, let's program relay 2 quickly. I'll remove power, holding the I button on the PCB, apply power, wait for 2 flash, then a 1 flash, then remove my finger. Then I'm going to choose relay 2. So I'm going to press I twice, 1, 2, then step. Now relay 2 is ready to be programmed. Let's choose a flip-flop on relay 2. To do that, I'm going to press the increment button 8 times for 81. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then step. Then once for 1 to press 81, and then step again. Now, when I send channel 2, which I believe is the blue wire, relay 2 will click, and when I remove it, it will disengage. So this is flip-flop. As long as my transmission wire is on positive, the relay will stay in. If I remove it, it will go out. In, out, in, out. All of the different relay options are in the back of the manual, and that's how you program the specific relay options on the receiver. Now I'm going to show you how to program a code into your transmitter. You'll only ever have to program a code into the transmitter if you are planning on using multiple transmitters on a single receiver, because those transmitters will have to have the same code. To program a code onto the transmitter, while it's powered on, press and hold the I button on the PCB until you see the LEDs flashing like that. Release the button. Now let's choose a 5-digit code. To know how to choose a code and how the coding works, please have a look at how to program the topper remote and linked in the description below video. I'm going to choose the code 121. So I'm going to do 0, 0, 1, then space, 2, then space, then 1, and then end. The LEDs will flash red, green again to show you that you've programmed the code correctly. Now, you'll have to relearn it into the receiver after choosing the code. Please make sure that you program that code into all of the transmitters, as well as making sure that the frequency, which is usually a 403 or a 404 or 4 ... point something, make sure that that frequency and this frequency is exactly the same. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.